Welcome back to day 4. We're going to again do another seated one after yesterday's tree pose. If your legs are a little bit sore, then that's a good thing. Obviously, it's just strengthening those muscles. So we're going to do today, we're going to learn compass pose. It's a little bit deeper of a stretch. But it's also a good one and also a fun one to try and to just compare to later down the road in your practice. So don't feel intimidated. We have a strap, so if you have a strap, you can grab one. This actually just came off of my yoga mat, so if you have a modified yoga mat, this should work. It is adjustable as well, or you can find a tie or even just a shirt. Something that will be strong enough to hold. So when you're ready, we're just going to come in towards our round angle. Again, just bring those hands onto those feet. Gently open up through those hips. You can pledge those knees if you need to, or just create that stillness. And then when you're ready, we're just going to let go of that left leg. We're going to extend that left leg out in front. We're going to bring that right foot into the inside of that left thigh. We're going to bring those hands to each of that left leg. Similar to the pose we've done on day 2, just slightly different. So you're going to keep that leg in the spine. We're going to slowly walk forward, just dropping down the head of the neck. You might feel this just a little bit different. Tightness through that left leg. Just going down as far as you need to. Again, if you have the block, you can put the block underneath the forehead. Just to find a little bit more comfort through the pose, relaxing those muscles a little bit more. Or you can use a pillow or a blanket. Your next inhale, you're going to slowly start to lift, walking those hands back in towards center, drawing that little left foot back in towards that round angle. And then when you're ready, we'll extend that right leg out in front. Bring that little left foot to the inside of that right leg. Bring those hands to each side of that right leg. Inhaling to lengthen. Then exhale, slowly fold forward. Again, just going as far as you need to. You can stay lifted. Then those elbows are dropping down towards those forearms. Just keeping those shoulders back away from the ears. Finding comfort through that breath. Next inhale, slowly starting to lift, so walking those hands back towards center, and drawing that right foot back in towards that round ankle. Just noticing how those hips feel. And then from here, we're going to come in towards that forward fold. We're going to rotate those elbows in front of those shins, coming forward. You can drop down that head of the neck, finding that deeper stretch of those hips. Again, place that block underneath the forehead if you need to, or having blocks underneath those knees. Just wherever you need to find that comfort. And allowing that breath to relax you deeper in towards the pose. Your next inhale, slowly starting to lift, rising back up towards center. And we're going to let go of those feet. We're going to grab on towards that strap. or you can just use your hands for this as well. Scrubbing onto, doesn't need to be very far. Wherever we need to, we're going to bring those hands up overhead. Then we're just going to lean over towards that right side. Just open up through those shoulders a little bit. You can bend that right elbow if you need to, if it's too hard to have them straight. Your next inhale, slowly come back up towards center. And then exhaling over towards the left. Inhaling back up towards center. And then exhaling over towards the right. Inhaling center. Then exhaling towards the left. Back to center. And exhale those arms down in front. We're going to lower those hands all the way down towards the ground. And your next inhale, swing those hands all the way up overhead. Just going back a little bit further. Up through the chest. Then exhaling those hands down. Then one more time, inhaling to the lift all the way up overhead. Drawing through the chest. Then exhaling all the way back down. And then you can let go of the strap. Bring that left foot in towards that right thigh. So if you need to, you can use the strap. You're going to place it around that right foot, bending that right knee. So then you're going to grab onto that left strap as close to the foot as you can. Again, this is also going to depend on your range of motion in the shoulders, the arms. So you're going to grab onto that strap as close as you can to the foot. So then you're going to slowly, bring that right foot up underneath that arm, because you're going to bring that arm out. So it's going to be like a little shelf for that leg to hold onto a little bit. So again, if this is as far as you can go, that's fine. This is just a starting point. Obviously, it's a lot of flexibility, but it's a fun pose to learn along the way. So I like to keep up on my fingertips, but you can do flat if you want. Just gives me a little bit more motion, a little bit more range of motion. So again, it's going to be a little shelf. You want to lift that elbow up. You want to look as if you're going to your armpit or as if you're smelling your armpit. You want to open up that chest. So the chest goes up towards the sky, and you open up towards the armpit. And then if you can, point to those toes. And then open up that chest, point to those toes, and focusing on that breath. When you're ready, slowly coming down, dropping the right foot. And then we'll try the other side. Taking that strap off that right foot, switching sides, bring it on towards the left, then bring that right foot in, then creating that little shelf through the left arm, and again grabbing it on as close as you can to the left foot, again noticing if there's difference, one side might be a little bit more open than the other. That's normal. Obviously, we all have a weak side and a strong side. So when you're ready, just slowly starting to lift, creating that little shelf. If you need to adjust, move your leg, you can do so. And then slowly lifting the elbow, drawing that chest towards ceiling. Bringing the gaze up towards the armpit. And then slowly lengthening through the leg. When you're ready, slowly coming back out, and then letting go. Then just bending those knees, giving yourself a little bit of a hug. And then just noticing how you feel after that challenge, noticing how your body and your mind feel, and just honoring the fact that you tried, you challenged yourself, you pushed yourself. So the way that you show up on your mat is the way that you're going to show up in life.